Ready to rock and roll. Okay, this is what we're doing. Because we have about 30 minutes of work to do. So, Amy, do whatever you need to adjust in any way of anything that's bugging you. So, we're going to do 3 rounds of, we're going to do 5 sit-to-stands. We're going to do 10 by 10 dead bugs, and we're going to do 8 by 8 bird dogs. It's been a while since we've done bird dogs. So, sit-to-stands are here. See how those hips feel. Dead bugs, I know you know. But dead bugs, set up your back. Set if you need to come here, because I'm noticing my back's a little woo today. So if you need to modify, you come here. And we're going 10 by 10. And then we're going 8 by 8. So you're going to come into tabletop position. We're keeping this where it's engaged. And we're just going back and forth. So think squeeze. Find this where you lengthen and squeeze. So think thumb up, toes towards you, toes flexed. So you're going 8 by 8. So 5 sit-to-stands, 10 by 10 dead bugs, and 8 by 8 bird dogs. We're doing all the animals this morning. 3 rounds. We got a 10-minute circuit of upper or lower body. We got an 8-minute circuit of upper body. And then we got a little part 2 of holds, core, and burpees. A little bit of everything this morning. I'll tell you, if you normally do dead bugs straight legged, because I bent my legs this morning, try doing them with bent legs this morning, because man, those felt more challenging to me today than regular dead bugs did. And Amy, if you need to cut reps or anything, feel free to cut reps if your back is just not having it today. So if a 5 by 5 dead bug feels better to you than a 10 by 10, then do that. And I'll tell you, by the first round, I'm like, oh man, feeling everything, because as we get older, that's what happens. And by the third round, I'm like, oh, feel all right. It just takes a couple rounds to get there. Get our bodies warmed up to where we're like, oh, do what you want me to do things. Okay. All right, guys, this is what we got. We got 10 minutes. We're going 10-minute AMRAP. So this part, think strength. Can't talk. Think strength, right? We've been thinking that all month long. So we're going to do, your reps are going to be 12, 10, 8, 6. You get to the bottom, you go back to 12 again, and then work your way back down, okay? So you're doing 12 squats. Hold one dumbbell, two dumbbells, however you want to hold it, okay? You're going to go 12 squats. And then you're going to go 12 presses. They can be 12 presses with one dumbbell. They could be 12 presses with two dumbbells, okay? If you want to be on the ground, if you have a heavier weight as your reps go down, you can do that. So just know in this, if you want to change your, like if you have heavier weights to choose from and you want to go to a heavier weight, say on 6 reps, you totally can, okay? All right, so 10 squats, 10 press. Last thing you got, my bad, 12 is 12 leg drops. Amy, modify however you need. If you need to do this with no weight or single leg, you're just counting 12. So whether that's a combination of doubles or singles, you can hold the weight or not hold the weight, okay? So 12 squats, 12 press, 12 leg drops, then you go 10, 8, 6. When you get to that, you go back to 12. Make sense? Okay. Grab your weights, friends. And Amy, adjust what you need. Drop reps if you need. Stay on a certain rep. Like if 5 or 8 feels good to you, Amy, then adjust your reps as you need. You just worry about moving. That's all you need to worry about. It's just moving. All right, friends, 10 minutes. Here we go. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. You got 12 squats, then 12 presses. I got weights everywhere. Then you do the leg drops. You got 10 minutes. You might get back to 12. Maybe get back to 10. Leg drops, double or single or combo, you're doing 12. Each leg counts as a rep. Nice job, guys. You just work down the ladder. Whew. Good job, guys. So for example, I'm getting ready to drop to 8. I was using a 20-pound weight before. I'm upping my weight because I have a 25-pound weight. So I might up it when I start 8. So when I hit 8 and 6, I'm going 15 pounds dumbbell presses instead of 12s. So if we're ever doing a ladder workout like this, and you have a bit of a choice of weights, this is where as you get lower in reps, you can go up in weight. My leg drops are staying the same. Halfway, guys, nice job. Nice job, guys. You could also go wider, heavier sumo squat if you want. get to the bottom of 6, you go back to 12. Nice job, guys. Coming up on 7 minutes. Under the bathtub, back to 12. But I'm adjusting weights. I'm increasing my weights as I go up. Nice job, guys. Woo. Keeping pace with me, you should have a little bit of a sweat on. Nice job, guys. Minute and a half. Minute and a half. One minute. Woo. 20 seconds. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Grab one. Woo. You should be nice and warm now. At least I'm nice and warm now. Okay, friends, this is what we're doing. We're going 8 minutes. We're going 8 minutes, and it's shorter because we're going pretty much all upper body exercises, okay? So, reps, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're not going to 12. Okay, so 2 reps, 4 reps, 6 reps, all the way to 10. You get to 10, you go back to 2. Okay, so what do we got? We got rows, 2 rows, 2 flies. Then your choice. You can go kick back, or you can go 1 overhead, or say you were doing rows, flies, and you want to dip on a box. You can also do the same thing here, because that one is killer every time. Yeah. So, Sarah, if that works for you, and you can get into good body position, just think about keeping this nice and tight, right? Shoulders are back, and you're just kind of dropping your butt down to about 90 degrees till you feel. Yeah. Not sure if you can come out farther or not with your legs. There you go. And don't, just make sure you watch how far you go. Do you feel that here? That's where you're going. So that's where you want to feel it. All right, so we're going 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Rows, flies, and some type of tricep extension. 8 minutes. Oh yes, here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And this is where you might be like, ooh, 2 reps isn't a lot. See if I can fly here at that weight, because that's like ridiculous. Then you got tricep extensions or dips like I'm doing. And you go 2, 4, 6, 8. Is it gonna be too heavy? What you may notice, now don't come out of the gate too hot with this one. It'll get you real quick. Sarah, just watch that your shoulders aren't coming around and forward too much, okay? Just make sure, and it's easy to get, and it's easy for me to see, but just make sure that you're not too rounded and that you're back and you're engaged. As long as you're there, you're good. 6. Trust me, you'll have plenty of time. You'll get up this puppy and back down again. So if you do have heavier weights, or you want to do one arm rows with a heavier weight, you certainly can. I'm only on 6. So just to give you guys a little context, I'm on 6 dips, but my weights are ranging. So my lower reps are heavier. So my rows for 2, 4, and 6 were 20s. Let's see here, 2 and 4, no, 2 I did 20-pound flies, 4, 6 was 15. Somewhere between the 20 and the 12 range, and body weight for dips. So know that your arms are gonna get tired. Roll them, reset your body if you need, adjust your weights, go lower if you need in those higher reps. So really, just slightly depends on what kind of weight you're using and how quick that you're gonna get up this ladder. We are 3 minutes, 30 seconds in. This shows you got a little time. I'm starting 10 right now. So you have time to get through the whole thing and back to it again, even if you're taking breaks. Halfway, friends. Halfway. Once you get to 10, you're back to 2. Woo. We're 5 minutes in. We're going till 8. I am back to 2. So you can think of it this way, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that's 5 rounds. Averaging about around a minute. But that averages because your reps in the beginning are lower. They don't take as long. Nice job, guys. Woo. Now, Sarah, do me a favor. Step your foot out just like half a step forward. And then dip. There you go. There you go, girl. Woo! Just keep the core tight. Keep your shoulders back. And make sure you're not feeling it in your low back. You got 1 minute. Whew, we're at 8. Whew, 40 seconds. Woo, 30 seconds. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Sarah, I know you won't take it, but later on today or tomorrow, okay? Even though you're like, oh, it's just dips, body weight, right? Those get me every single time. And I'm usually nice and sore up in here. So if you got mobility balls or if you got lacrosse balls or anything, maybe roll it later tonight or tomorrow. Okay, this last part, friends. Ooh, all the cardio and the core. Amy, adjust any movement you need to. So if you're like, this, my back isn't having this, do something that your back is like, yes, like dead bugs, bridge, single leg bridge, plank. Well, we're doing a plank hold, so don't go to that one. Okay, we're doing 3 rounds. My bad, 4 rounds. Which is 12 minutes. Okay, so what are we doing? You're gonna have a wall. You need a wall sit. So we're gonna wall sit for 40 seconds. The only thing I ask, keep your hands off your legs, okay? Get as low as you can. Think about exhaling and pressing your back into the wall. If you need to come up a little bit, then you come up a little bit. If your form is failing, if you're like, whoo, I'm starting to fall, then I want you to bring it up just a little bit. Focus on getting your back on the wall, hands off the legs, okay? I'll make sure I don't run into a barbell. Okay, exercise 2. So we're gonna have 20 seconds to come off a wall, and we're going into tuck-ups. So if you need to modify it, you modify dead bugs. So we're coming right here for tuck-ups. It's less about speed and it's more gonna be about breathing and finding really good body position. 20 seconds to stand up. Last thing you got is burpees. Any modification of burpee that you need, okay? That means stepping out, stepping in, taking out the push-up, whatever you need to do. Okay, friends, wall sit, tuck-ups, modify those tuck-ups if you need, and burpees. Here we go. Whew, find a wall. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, find a wall. Find a wall, find a wall, find a wall. Press into the wall. The first round, always the easiest. Why? Because we can breathe right now. We're gonna go into tuck-ups or dead bugs, and then burpees, and then we're coming back to the wall. So this is gonna be your breathing, where you're gonna find your breathing again. So at that end of burpees, your breath is up in your chest. This is where you're gonna focus on
10 seconds.
Getting your breath under control again. Press into your whole foot, dig into the floor. Rest. You can use that wall to get off that wall too. All right, we're going tuck-ups or dead bugs, friends. Little core, little bit of cardio. Those burpees will get you. Here we go. Tuck-ups or dead bugs. Whatever feels best. Just think about lengthening yourself up to the ceiling. Think about breathing.
Halfway there. 10 seconds.
Nice job, guys.
Rest.
We are standing up. We got burpees. You modify your burpee any which way that you can go. Just make sure you're breathing, because we're going to a wall sit after this. Here we go. 2, 1, let's go. Andy can do all your burpees for you today. Andy's like, that's not fair. Andy, sometimes you make sacrifices. Keep burping. Keep breathing.
Seconds.
Keep it up. Rest. You're going to a wall. Your breathing should be like this. This is where you want to be. You're going to find that wall. Breathe into your belly. Here we go. Bring it down. Press against that wall. Keep your hands off your legs. It's really easy to put in there. Think about breathing. If you need to go not quite as 90 degree, that's what you do. You think about pressing your shoulders into the cold wall. At least my wall's cold, but I'm underground. The only advantage to being in your basement, Amy and Andy's wall might be cold. Tara's might be. Actually, y'all might have cold walls right now. Whew. Rest. The advantage to working out in your basement, you have built-in air conditioning, guys. Woo, tuck-ups or dead bugs. Here we go.
Let's go.
Let's go. These will still work you, even if you're just finding a nice little pace. Think about breathing. I exhale when I come up to the top. I inhale on the way back down.
Halfway there. 10 seconds. Rest.
Rest, we got burpees. One of the reasons I go a slow, controlled breathing in my tuck up is to make sure that my breathing's under control for this part. 5 seconds, here we go. 3, 2, let's burpee round 2.
Halfway there. 10 seconds.
10 seconds, keep it up. Nice job, guys. We're going back to the wall.
Yes.
Rest. We're going back to the wall. Round 3, round 3, round 3. You got this. And then all we got is a finisher of holds at the end for half the time we're doing right now. Here we go.
Let's go.
Find that wall. Get your hands off of your legs. You could be here. Do this after the arms we just did. Woo! A little challenging. So think about just trying to keep your shoulders pressed into that wall. Keep your back pressed into the wall. And keep breathing. You're going to feel those quad muscles. You're going to ground your feet into the floor. You're going to squeeze your butt. And you're going to keep breathing.
Rest.
Rest. Peel yourself off the wall. Tuck ups. Tuck ups. And burpees. Round 3. You got this, friends. Here we go.
Let's go.
Remember, pace. Good form with these. Focus on your breathing. Inhale when you come back. Exhale when you bring it up.
Halfway there. 10 seconds. Rest.
Rest. And that's sometimes why you hear me breathe so loudly. I don't always do that on just because. Sometimes I do. But I do it so you can hear how I breathe. So if you're struggling with breathing, that will help you. Burpees. Round 3.
Let's go.
Here we go. Because that's the thing. We don't always get movements and breathing at the same time. It took me forever to figure out a rower and my breathing in relation to the rower. So, I know Tara feels me with the skier and or
Halfway there.
any type of cardio that you do. You gotta learn how to breathe so you can keep yourself going.
10 seconds.
3, 2,
Rest.
1, rest. Because things like that help your cardio endurance. They help you to learn how to breathe in exercises. So if you're ever just focusing on your breathing, here we go.
Let's go.
Find that wall sit. If you're ever focusing on your breathing and you feel like you're going slower in the movement, you most likely are, but that's okay. If you are like, I want to get my breathing down in this movement, focus on that, because eventually you will be able to put the two together. Whew, I believe this is our last wall sit.
Halfway there.
Shoulders back, press into that wall.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Go lower if you can. Ooh, feeling that.
Rest.
Rest. To the floor. Let's do this every second. Perfect. Tuck ups and burpees. Here we go.
Let's go.
Tuck ups, breathing. Into your nose, out through your mouth.
Halfway there. 10 seconds. Rest.
Rest. Stand it up. Last round, friends. Last round of burpees. Then we got a hold finisher. 20 work, 10 rest after this. It'll feel fast and easy. Last 40 seconds of burpees. Here we go. Make them good. We got no wall sit after this. Halfway, keep it up.
Ten seconds.
10 seconds. Come on. Rest. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Okay. This will be fast. I promise. And this is the last thing you got for the month of January. Oh my goodness. It's insane to me. Okay. All right, friends. 20 work, 10 rest. We're gonna plank. Ooh, I got crazy here. We're gonna plank and we're gonna Superman. Now, if you can't Superman, you're gonna bird dog just like we did this morning. So, you're gonna plank. Drop those hips in. You're gonna rest. And then, move down. You're going to Superman. Now, you have a choice. You can just come up and hold. You want to feel no compression back here. So if you feel compression back here, you're going to lower your legs down and lower your arms down, okay? Now, you can come up and hold. You can come up and down. You can alternate arm, alternate leg. If that is not your thing, because Amy, that would probably not be your thing today, you're going to come here and you're going to bird dog for 20 instead of Superman. The rest of us, and if you got back stuff, you're gonna go dead or you're gonna go bird dog. 2010, plank Superman, plank Superman. Here we go. Your January finisher. Find a plank. So press to those forearms, bring the shoulders back and down, drop those hips in. Amy, if you can plank, alternate between plank and bird dog. Doesn't matter what order you do them in. Rest. Come into Superman. Amy, you just might be backwards. You're going to plank.
Let's go.
Here we go. You can bring your Superman up and hold your Superman, squeeze your booty. You can bring it up and down. You can go alternate arm, alternate leg.
Halfway there.
Amy, you're holding that plank. Hold that plank. Keep breathing.
Rest.
Rest. Amy knows where she's going. We know where we're going. Here we go.
Let's go.
Find your plank. Best plank you got. Keep breathing.
Halfway there.
This should feel like cake after what we just did with the 40-20.
Rest.
Or we might be a little challenged just because of how hard we worked. Can't discredit that.
Let's go.
Here we go, Superman. Second round, Superman. Your focus is formed, so sometimes a movement might feel really like, wow, it's
Halfway there.
not as challenging as it used to be, and that's okay. That's when you really focus and dial in on how your body is
Rest.
in that movement. Do you have all your muscles activated? Are you using all your muscles? Here we go.
Let's go.
Find a plank. So use it as a time to refine your body position. And then once you refine that, think about breathing.
Halfway there. Rest.
Rest. We're bringing it back down to the floor. It's probably the number one thing I feel like I say more than anything is keep breathing. Here we go.
Let's go.
But also the number one thing I hear from clients and members down at my gym is that's the one thing that they forget all the time.
Halfway there.
So they like hearing it because it all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not breathing.
Rest.
And it just reminds you to kick that automatic thing into gear. I think we got one more round. Here we go.
Let's go.
Find that plank. Find that plank. Nice, Amy.
Halfway there.
Woo!
Rest.
By round 4, I'm feeling those planks. Here we go.
Last round.
Last round. So if you're holding a Superman, think about the rest of your body's in awesome position.
Halfway there.
Where's your head and neck? Is it way up here and you're looking up? Is it way, way down, or are you kind of in line with your spine?
Well done.
Woo, rest. Nice job, you guys. Woo. You will be getting an email from me. I didn't get around to send